What's up, guys? It's your boy in the house. Yeah, we doing a thing. We back up in here, man, and we just, we want to shoot this show and do it the right way. And do it to where you guys can hopefully give us, some gratitude or a little bit of gratitude. If not, it's alright, man. We're cool with it. We're straight up. We're real. We keep it real on this show, and I'm gonna get it started. Um, I'm an up and coming show, trying to do the thing to make it, trying to do the right thing to make it. Um, just wanting a little bit of some of you guys' opinion and help to get the show started. I can't do it without you guys. I can't do it without a crew or a fame of people. I had to have a good variety of product. I know, and I'm going to be talking a good amount about sports. And basically, this is going to be a podcast. It's going to be updated throughout. Um, you know, it's going to be updated every day. It's going to be posted every day. I'm going to try to post every day. I'm going to try to do the best I can. This is the first episode. Um, and we're gonna get ready to launch. I'm not. I feel like I'm too close to the camera, like I'm all in the camera or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but man, I feel like like I'm looking at. I'm in the dark too. It's alright. I just try to get out of the camera shot, but yeah, basically we're just gonna talk a little sports. Is Tom Brady coming to Nashville, or is Ryan Tannehill going to be the starting quarterback next year? Where's Marcus Mariota going to go? Where's Derrick Henry going to go? Is he going to stay in Nashville, which could possibly be staying in Nashville? I don't see him getting rid of Ryan Tannehill or Derrick Henry. What about some of them defensive backs, like Logan Ryan? I heard his contract's up. Malcolm Butler, I think they signed him to a multi-year deal. I'm not sure on that. Um, they had Dory Jackson. I know they got him for a little while. And you got Kenny Vaccaro. Yeah, what a beast, man. That guy is most underrated player in the league, man. He really, he's quiet. And I respect him, utmost respect for that man, Kenny Vaccaro. Man, what a he really shined in the playoffs, and he really, made his name and come out shining, man. There's nobody in the country or the league that can probably, um, you know, that probably would give him the respect that he deserves, and they should. If they don't, then hey, that's their opinion. But yeah, I mean, but there's a lot of questions for the Titans. Like what's gonna be. What about the defensive coordinator position? Dane Peasy retired, and then you got a defensive back coach. What about that? We're talking about moving the guy up, and I believe he's a linebacker coach. They're talking about moving him up. I saw a post on that earlier. I'll have to get that name anyway. Yeah, once I get this thing going, I'm gonna have to get names and start popping it out, and hopefully getting what's due, and getting the due diligent, and that's gonna be something great to be able to do. Uh, we have I mean, the vols, Tennessee, the number one UT, what are they going to do in football? And they won tonight in basketball. They beat Ole Miss. I mean, it was like 30-point victory. I'm like, wow, I think they play number 3 Kansas Saturday at like 3 o'clock or so. Hopefully that'll be a great game for them. Maybe they'll pull out the upset because they're going to be underdogs massively massive underdogs. I mean, there's no, they're not giving them a chance. Maybe they'll have a chance. I think they will. Um, you know, I'd like to see what they're going to do and what Rick Barnes can do for Tennessee basketball. I mean, I know it's not, Tennessee's known for football, so we're going to find out. They've been known for football. 20 years ago, they were known for football. I grew up on Tennessee football. My immediate family, my family is Tennessee all the way. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. There's no other team in college football that we like more than Tennessee. It's not going to change our mind. Um, you know, I mean, I've been like that my whole life. My family's been like that their whole life. And we live and breathe Tennessee football. And hey, I'd love to see Jeremy Pruitt. He looked great in it. It looked good for him this year. They turned it around the past year. They went from a horrible start, 0-2 starting out with the BYU game, the Georgia State. The Georgia State game was horrible. That was probably the worst loss, but it was kind of an upset deal. It was a thing where you could say, well, yeah, it's an upset, but you got the BYU loss too coming on top of that. That didn't help. To get beat by that quarterback like that with the last 13 seconds left in the game, you're playing. You got them backed up on their own 5-yard line. You're playing zone coverage, soft coverage. I mean, it's deep coverage. It's supposed to be deep coverage. It looked like they were. I don't know what the defensive back was doing on that play. Looked like they would have been, trying to do something different, but I don't know, man. It looked like he should have been further back. Shouldn't have been doing that, Um, but yeah, there's a lot to talk about. The season they had. I mean, they started out 0-2, and when they beat Chattanooga, and then they go to Florida, and they're looking at 1-3. Um, and I guess that was the time that Pruitt pulled his guys in the locker room and said, hey, they had a meeting. They said, hey, we're going to get this together. We're going to bring this together. We're going to do this. This is going to be our our chance, we need to do this, and I'm not, giving up on you guys, and I guess they're saying, they're not going to give up on you, coach, and they end the season with a great atmosphere and great ending to a season. They won. They played Alabama tough. They lost to Georgia. Yeah, they beat Kentucky. They played Alabama tough. I mean, Alabama was the number one team in the country at the time, and they played them tough. Should have beat them. I think it would have been closer than it was. I think if Garantano doesn't go rogue there, then maybe the season, and they do beat it, and say if they did beat Alabama, imagine that confidence that those kids would have to go out and, I mean, they would have, they probably would have had the same ending of the season after beating Alabama, but who knows? I mean, what if they beat them and then they say, oh, well, next week they go out there and they're just, like, oh, yeah, we beat Alabama, but they're playing Missouri or who they play. I think it was South Carolina after that. I'll have to look at that. But yeah, this is the new show, and I hope you guys enjoy it. We finished great. We won 5 out of our last 6, I believe, or either 6 out of the last 7, one or the other. But yeah, we're gonna go right on along here, and I'm gonna get everything focused, and we're gonna stay focused out here, and this show is just gonna keep going on, man. we're just starting. All right, you guys come along for the ride. Um, this is my show. Hey, thank you. Y'all have a great night, and I'm gonna get up off here. This is just an intro to the show, and we'll keep it going. All right, thank you. Y'all have a good night.